Today, let us step into the great story of the Bible. From creation to the coming of Christ, God's hand is seen in history. This is not just an ancient story. It is the living word that still speaks to us today. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Light broke through the darkness, and life filled the world. God made Adam and Eve in His own image. They lived in joy and innocence in the Garden of Eden. But temptation came through the serpent. They ate the forbidden fruit, and sin entered the world. Adam and Eve's relationship with God was broken. They had no choice but to leave the Garden of Eden. The sin of Adam and Eve brought brokenness into the world. Their son Cain, out of jealousy, killed his brother Abel. From then on, violence and evil spread across the earth. Wickedness on earth grew deeper and deeper. God decided to judge the world with a great flood. But He saved Noah and his family. After the flood, a rainbow appeared in the sky. It was God's covenant with mankind. He promised never again to destroy the world with a flood. God called Abraham to leave his homeland. By faith, Abraham obeyed. God promised his descendants would be as countless as the stars. From the sons of Noah, human civilization began again. In their old age, Abraham and Sarah received a son. The child of promise, Isaac. Isaac's son, Jacob, wrestled with an angel. God gave him a new name, Israel. From Jacob came 12 sons. They became the 12 tribes of Israel. Through Joseph, sold into slavery, yet raised up in Egypt, God preserved His people. God appeared to Moses in a burning bush. He called him to lead His people out of Egypt. With a mighty hand, God parted the Red Sea. His people walked through on dry ground. In the wilderness, manna fell from heaven. God provided for His people every day. A pillar of cloud led them by day, and a pillar of fire by night. Joshua led the people with faith. He brought them into the promised land. The people asked for a king. Samuel anointed Saul. Then came David, the shepherd boy who became king. He was called a man after God's own heart. Solomon built the glorious temple. He prayed for wisdom to rule the people. After Solomon, the kingdom was divided. North and south stood apart. Prophets rose up to warn the people. They cried out against idols, but the people did not listen. They were carried into exile, weeping by the rivers of Babylon. 70 years later, God brought His people back. They returned to Jerusalem with hope. Zerubbabel rebuilt the temple. God's house rose again in glory. Nehemiah rebuilt the walls of the city. The people worked side by side. The people lifted their voices in worship. Their hearts were full of joy. In Bethlehem, a child was born, Jesus, the Son of God. He healed the sick and showed compassion to the broken. On the hillside, he spoke to the crowds. Blessed are the poor in spirit. Blessed are the peacemakers. He carried the cross and suffered. He died not in defeat, but in victory. The tomb was sealed, but on the third day it was empty. Jesus rose again, alive forevermore. The disciples saw him alive. Their sorrow turned into joy. Before he ascended, Jesus promised, "I am with you always." Then he rose into the heavens in glory. On the day of Pentecost, the Spirit came like fire. The church was born. Paul wrote letters to the believers. His words still strengthen the church today. The gospel spread across nations. From Jerusalem to the ends of the earth, the church gathered to pray. They lifted their hearts as one. This story is not just about the past. It is about God's love today. The cross still shines with hope. The invitation is open to all. Believe, receive, and walk in His light. May the grace of God and the peace of Christ be with you. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and share. May God's peace and blessings be with you always.